Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Ka'imi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jefferson going to go in motion right. McCarthy going to put it up right away. Addison hauls it in. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard
from the shotgun again to Jones. And he'll pick up about 3 there up to the 43. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, 39 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Stroud working out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
A gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tony.
Here's Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, 48 yards. And the Texans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Vikings now to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 7. Ka'imi Fairbairn in the kickoff for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
27-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
18 rep, Cougar 19. Trap 60.
The slot man in motion right. To the air with McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
42-yard line.
2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Oh, and now some space to operate. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 39
A gain of
yards.
39 that
That's
time.
another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jones will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud to throw it. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
17 yards. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Marks. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Marks. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Tony.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
18.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Minnesota's kick team running in. The Vikings pull it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Over. 18. What's that?
Stroud. And this throw incomplete. And the defender had it over in that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Catch made by the running back, Aaron Jones. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's McCarthy. He's got it. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
On the bootleg, Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Marks. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
18, that's it.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. He went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that 1st down marker. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
18, that's it.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
18,
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll get this down inside the 5 and the 4 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Able to slither by. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Stroud keeps it. Try to wedge his way in there, no signal. I don't think he got there, he didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Once more, it's the fullback Ham. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, you might want to get out of the way.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
12 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Vikings, ready.
They go back to the ground with Jones. Yeah, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
It's 4th down.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
What a pickup there, and maybe most importantly, he's able to get out of bounds and save their final timeout. So just to break down defensively, you've got to find a way to make that tackle in the field of play.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road, want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game.
I see you from across